All right, let's get this started. Can you guys hear me okay? And can you see the screen?
Hey everyone!
It's David and Kate, and we're excited to have you with us for this webinar about the 21-Day Fix Challenge that we're kicking off. We're really excited with the response. A lot of people are showing interest in this challenge, and if you're anything like us, busy parents, it's easy to get off track during summer, right? Kids are out of school, summer vacations, and so I think this 21-day challenge is just what everybody needs, right?
Definitely.
Get back on track. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. And if you can't, let's see, if you can't hear, well, if you can't hear me, then you can't hear me. Let me type in the chat. If there's any, well, actually, let me do this. If you guys could do me a favor, if you see anyone in the chat who can't hear it or see it, ask them to refresh their screen and then click the play button so they can get into the webinar, okay? All of this is going to be recorded as well. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. There has been a revolution in fitness. Just this year, within the last couple months, Beachbody released the 21-Day Fix, and this program has taken the fitness industry by storm. In fact, it has been so popular, it has sold out multiple times, and for the first 2 months, they were sold out of it to the point where they couldn't even advertise it on TV. Just through word of mouth and through the coach network, they were completely sold out for months. And so we're really excited to bring it to you tonight and to talk about how this challenge is going to work. Question for you: if you had access to a 21-day workout and a meal plan that showed you portion control and what you could get away with, even enjoy a few favorite things like chocolate, and you could still lose up to 15 pounds in 21 days, would you use it? That's my question for you. And Deborah, my friend Deborah, used it. And in 21 days, she had results like these. Incredible, incredible results. Would you like to get results like that in 3 weeks? Deborah's transformation is amazing. Amazing, amazing. And we're going to talk about that. But when it comes to getting in shape, most people struggle with 3 things. They don't have enough time to work out. They don't know how to eat right with their busy schedule, and they lose motivation reaching their goal. Well, we're going to share the solution to those 3 issues with you today. But first, I'm going to share a story with you that's pretty embarrassing, and you'll see why in just a moment. Deal? Now, I wasn't always a top Beachbody coach, appearing in magazines and helping thousands of people lose weight all over the world. In fact, far, far from it. Actually, I was 30 pounds overweight and was stressed just trying to keep up with my career and 3 kids. I had high cholesterol, and I worked in an office. And I remember the day when I decided that enough was enough. It was time for me to change. And you need to know how far down I was before I discovered what I'm going to share with you today. It was April of 2009. I was standing in my closet changing after getting home from work. It had been a really hot day, and I had a long drive stuck in traffic, so I was sweaty and just ready to change out of my work clothes. And you know, I'd been gaining weight, and my work clothes weren't fitting anymore, and it just felt really good to change out of them. But right when I took off my shirt, my 6-year-old daughter walked in, my 6-year-old daughter Avery, and this is what she said. Kind of hurt my feelings. She said, "Daddy, you're getting fat." She actually poked my belly when she did that. Hearing her say that pierced me right to the core. I had never been called that in my entire life. And all I could do was try to hide how that made me feel and smile, because I knew she wasn't trying to be mean. She was just being completely honest, like little children are. But on the inside, I felt crushed. I felt defeated because it was true. And I just wanted to feel better and to have more energy to keep up with my kids and to be a better example to my family of how to take care of my body. I just had no time to take care of myself. Sound familiar? I knew I was in the worst shape of my life and I needed to change, but one more thing had to happen before I really got it. When Kate and I got married, we wanted to have 4 kids, and we both came from big families. But after our 3rd child, my wife Kate, she sunk into postpartum depression. She said she stopped caring about her body, her temple, and she kept gaining weight. She developed a back issue, and the doctor told her to lose weight or have surgery. That was her option. And she thought she would just deal with it. But then our worst fears came true. One morning, she was sitting on the floor with her legs crossed, playing with the kids, and she reached forward to grab some Lego blocks. Yep, Lego blocks. And she felt something pop in her back. And all I heard was screaming. I was upstairs. And I ran downstairs to help her, but there wasn't much I could do. Just touching her and trying to move her was just agonizing. So I had to call an ambulance, which took her to the ER. Here I'm looking at my, 26, 27-year-old, 28-year-old wife sitting there getting loaded into an ambulance. And for hours, they couldn't do anything to eliminate the pain except give her a lot of drugs. This is at the ER. She literally couldn't sit up or move from the bed. And then came the most embarrassing moment of her life. She had to go to the bathroom. And with a room full of doctors, we had to lift her up and strip off her clothes from the waist down so she could pee in a bedpan. She later told me how she felt humiliated and embarrassed, thinking, how could this happen to me? Here we were in our late 20s, trying to be good parents, and this happens. It was in that moment that we decided to make a change. We vowed to take control of our lives, that this would never happen again to us. It was from that point forward that we started reading everything we could find about nutrition and fitness. We spent hours reading books and reading on the web. We gave up sleep. We stopped watching TV in the evenings. We both went back to the gym, right? Like most people do. Went back to the gym. And we saw some initial results that plateaued once again. We were up late one night when we discovered the solution we were looking for. We found a Beachbody coach who had been incredibly successful working out at home, and he had way better results than we'd ever seen at the gym, and in a shorter amount of time. This was my coach, Joel, that I found online, and I was just blown away by his transformation with P90X. So I reached out to him, and he started helping me. And here's a photo where I later got to meet Joel after my transformation, and took a quick picture. An amazing guy. He's a sergeant with the LAPD, and he just really helped me with nutrition. And he introduced me to Shakeology and confirmed really how important nutrition is when it comes to losing weight. I mean, it's literally 70% of losing weight and getting in shape. So we connected with him, and we joined a community of people who had results like his. These were regular moms and dads getting into the best shape of their lives. And we discovered a pattern among the incredible success stories. We discovered the way to get into the best shape of our lives with a plan that fit my busy lifestyle. See, I was working full-time in an office, 60 hours a week, going to school in the evenings and sometimes on Saturday, raising 3 kids, Boy Scout leader during the week, church on Sunday, all of that, and I figured out a way to get in shape and have an incredible transformation. Same with my wife. Now, we quit the gym, we started working out at home, and in half as much time, we started drinking Shakeology. Even though Kate had been stuck at 152 pounds for 9 months at the gym, stuck, working with a personal trainer, and she had never been below 150 pounds since high school. When we got married, that's what she was. I didn't know her anything less than that. She was able to get thinner than on our wedding day and drop to 139 pounds. In half the time that she had been investing before. I still remember how amazing it was taking these pictures of Kate, seeing her transformation and just seeing the light in her eyes and her face, just seeing her come to life and overcome her depression that she had been, she'd had postpartum depression since after our 3rd child. It was for years. And seeing her like this for the first time, It was incredible. And I'm happy to say that she was able to lose the weight, overcome depression in less time and in less effort. Our transformations started inspiring everyone around us. And I'm going to show you my transformation in just a moment. But we made it our mission to share this with as many people as possible. And we became full-time coaches. And we've already helped thousands of people get into the best shape of their life. And today, we're going to share it with you, the keys to doing this so you can get in shape and into the best shape of your life. Okay? Now, I have to tell you, though, we were not fitness pros or health nuts before this. We were just, I was a regular dad who worked in an office all day, and the only difference between you and I is that I've discovered a system. We had to sink to the lowest of lows to get to this point. And this is a way that allows people like us to get into the best shape of our lives and do it even with a busy lifestyle. This is the program that's allowed me to drop 40 pounds of fat and get a six-pack for the first time in my life. Now, this before and after picture is me. That's my 1-year transformation. It's funny because when I completed my first round of P90X, I had so many friends and people asking, like, well, how are you going to maintain your results? How are you going to keep that up? And you know what I did? I just did it again. And I did it again because I fell in love with helping other people get results like mine. Becoming a coach allowed me to kept me accountable. So now it's not about me. It's about you. It's about the people that we coach to help you become the next success story. It has completely changed the way I feel. I feel comfortable in my own skin. I feel confident. I feel like I'm being a good father, a good parent, setting a good example to my kids. And I feel like I can take on any challenge. And I'll be sharing an even better program with you today so you can finally see the changes you desire to. Because you don't have to invest 60 to 90 minutes a day like I did with P90X. They've come a long ways in the last 10 years. And so I'm really excited to share this 21-day fix program with you. But I'll share the specifics of the challenge with you in just a moment. First, I must tell you about the real problem we face and help answer the question, why is it so hard for people to lose weight? Here's the truth. Here's the deal. When you're losing weight, you're cutting calories and nutrients from your body. You're exercising more and you're using more energy. You're basically asking your body to do more with less. You're creating that conflict. And that can be challenging. You become tired because you're doing more with less nutrition. Your body starts screaming for nutrients. You start getting cravings, irritable, tired. And if you don't have a good nutrition plan, eventually you give in, you break your diet, you feel guilty. Does this cycle, this diet cycle, sound familiar to you? If you take a look at the screen here, this is what most people go through, this cycle where they start their diet, they reduce their calories, they cut them down way too low, they become nutrient deficient over the next maybe 10 to 14 days, and then they're tempted. They're tempted by friends, they see something they want, they've been working so hard, that pizza's sitting there, that ice cream, whatever, and they give in. And then they feel guilty. And then they quit. And they say, you know what? I'm going to start again. I'll start again next week. I'll start again when the kids go back to school. I'll start again after this, trip. And then they repeat this cycle. They repeat this cycle. Does that sound familiar to you? Have you experienced this cycle? This is what a lot of people go through. Here's some of the signs that you're nutrient deficient. You have cravings. You get mental fog. You're irritable. You're sluggish. Poor quality sleep. You're not losing weight. Maybe you hit a plateau. Now, do you want to lose weight the hard way or the easy way? Because if you let nutrient-dense food do the work, it's a lot easier. The truth is, when you learn to eat and live in a way that balances your key hormones, your weight loss battle is won before you even start your workout. When your hormones are at optimal levels, your metabolism starts cranking, your body maintains a healthy weight with much less effort, your belly flattens, your skin is clear and radiant, your hair and nails are strong, your eyes are bright, your senses are keen, not dulled, and you don't suffer from excessive hunger or crazy cravings, and you get cut and lean. How do you do that? With micronutrients. What are micronutrients? Basically your vitamins and minerals and other essential nutrients. You've always heard your mom or somebody tell you eat your veggies, right? So important to eat your vegetables. Why? Because there's 27 recommended vitamins and minerals for your body every single day. And you may think, well, what about a multivitamin? Can't I just take a multivitamin? All the research that's come out in the last few years shows the case is closed against multivitamins. Here's an article, easily found it in USA Today. They quoted a medical journal in December 2013 that says the latest study on vitamins have some medical experts saying case is closed. It's time for most consumers to stop wasting money on multivitamins because they have no proven benefits and some possible harms. From the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health, that's one of the top hospitals in the country, they said what we found time and again is that supplements are not working. We don't need to go on studying them forever. So why don't multivitamins work? Because your body doesn't absorb them. You need to get vitamins from food, from whole food, right? From a whole food source. So what's a better approach if you can't use a multivitamin? Well, to eat a variety of fruits and vegetables every day. The FDA recommends 5 to 9 servings a day. That is extremely difficult. What a lot of people are doing, and what we've done, is we've added nutrient-dense superfoods to our diet. In fact, Kate and I, we've added superfoods to our diet for the last 3.5 years. This entire time since we started on this journey. The truth is, it would be ideal if people knew all the right foods to eat to get the essential nutrients their body needs. If fruits weren't loaded with sugar. If people had good habits and took the time to shop at farmers markets and healthy food stores. And if people could afford all the healthy foods and had the time to prepare it. But how can you find and buy all these superfoods? How can you keep them fresh? How can you add them to your diet and cook with them and find time to eat them every day without spending a ton of time and money? The easy way. The easy way, our secret weapon for weight loss and energy is Shakeology. And Shakeology is included with this 21-day fix challenge. Basically, with Shakeology, you get 9 servings of fruits and vegetables and over 70 nutrients. It's so incredibly healthy. There's no other single food item out there that can supply you with all of the nutrients, the vitamins, the proteins, and the minerals in the amounts you need that this one shake can. We've been using this since the beginning. It's given us so much energy. It's reduced our cravings for bad foods. It's helped us get control of our appetite, and it's helps you to be regular. Why? Because it's full of so many good things. In addition to the proteins, the vitamins, and the minerals, it has antioxidants to detoxify your body, to clean out your digestive system, adaptogen herbs, prebiotics, probiotics, the good stuff that helps your body fight off the bad bacteria in your gut. That's what it has, and guess what? It works. Within 3 weeks of me starting it, I lost my cravings for sugar and sweets. And I'm a big fan of ice cream and donuts, okay? I mean, I love it. I'll still eat ice cream, if I choose to do it, but I don't crave it anymore. And within my first 3 weeks, I had way more energy and regular digestion. And I was recovering from the workouts. And I can tell you today that I'm in the best shape of my life. Absolutely. At 34 years old, best shape of my life. And you've seen Kate's transformation as well. Incredible, incredible transformation. But guess what? It's not just about losing weight. When I went to the doctor and had my blood test done, he came into the room and shut the door, and he says, "This is the best blood work I've seen in years." Right? He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, what? What do you mean? I used to be on antibiotics every 3 to 6 months. I was in his office so often. The last time I got the sinus infection, I went through 5 different medicines, and it lasted about 6 weeks. At one point, he just told me I was going to have to live with it. It was postnasal drip, and I had allergies. Well, it has now been 3.5 years, and I haven't been on any medication. I haven't been sick. I haven't needed any antibiotics. And the last time I was in there, my cholesterol was 132. Okay. My friend Jeff, okay, here's his experience. This is a personal friend, Jeff, who goes to our local church. He was for 12 years, he was on 5 medications for ulcers, acid reflux, IBS. When he started Shakeology and exercising, he was taking 5 medications. After 30 days, he was able to go off 2 of the medications. After 60 days, he went to the doctor, and he was able to stop all medications. His bleeding ulcers had healed. And this is a friend who literally was taken in an ambulance to the hospital at work when he passed out because of this, because of his bleeding ulcers. Healed. You know, the truth is, Shakeology, it's not magic. It's just good nutrition. It allows the body to heal itself. If you give the body what it needs, the body knows what to do with it. And if you're wondering, hey, can I lose weight without Shakeology? Absolutely, but why make it so hard on yourself? Because Shakeology is so easy. It gets delivered right to your door. It sits in a bag right on your counter. You can mix it up in 2 minutes. You can have it for breakfast. You can have it for a snack. You could even have it late at night. And you don't have to go out and gather all the ingredients and try to keep it all fresh. It's there, all from whole food sources, all natural, all organic, non-GMO, there for you. Shakeology comes in a bag with 30 servings, and it covers you for a whole month. You basically fit it into your grocery budget. It's like it's a meal replacement shake. You can also reduce spending on eating out, junk food, Starbucks. Drink this instead. And tonight I'm going to show you how you can save $70 on it when you get the 21-day fix. Okay? So let's talk about the 21-day fix. The 21-day fix basically comes with your 30-minute workouts. It comes with a nutrition plan. It comes with food containers that teach you portion control. And it comes with a 30-day supply of Shakeology. Okay, you're getting all of that at an amazing price. I can't wait to share it with you. Let's break down the workouts real quick. You're going to get basically 9 different workouts here. You're going to get, it's a mixture of cardio and resistance training. You're going to get upper body and lower body, Pilates, abs. You're going to get cardio fix. There's even one called Dirty 30. There's yoga, right? You're going to get all these different workouts. And the great thing about these workouts is they are for people, whether you're a beginner or you're more advanced, they've got you covered. Because if you look at the picture here in the bottom right, on the bottom, they have a woman in every video who's showing modified moves. So if you're a beginner, she's going to show you easier moves. So you can keep moving, you can get your heart rate up, you can burn some calories, and you can make progress. And then each time you do the workouts, you just try to improve until you can do, the full exercise. That's the breakdown of the workouts. And these are great workouts. If you're more advanced, they're fantastic workouts as well. I did these workouts live with Autumn Calabrese, and I was drenched in sweat, and I pushed myself harder in them, but if you want to go intense with them, you can. If you need to start out a little bit easier, you can. So, that's the workouts. You get 30-minute workouts. Now, let's go through the nutrition plan. So that's really the revolutionary part of the 21-day fix is the nutrition plan. And what I'm going to do is have Kate talk to you about the nutrition plan. So take a look at this.
Hey, okay, so I'm going to explain a little bit about the containers. So with the containers, you get 6 different colored containers that are going to help you balance your diet. Basically, it's going to help you get all the foods in. So when I did this, what this helped me is I realized that even though I was eating the healthy foods, that I still was eating way too many complex carbs and not enough veggies. So this really helped me to see that and be able to change that. And, I have to be honest, when I opened the containers, I really thought I was going to starve. They looked so small. But as I started using them to prepare my meals, I found out how wrong I was. The yellow container, which is basically your complex carb container, that actually fit a whole bowl of oatmeal in it. And I was actually pretty stuffed after I ate that, along with some apple slices, cinnamon, and walnuts in it. So the walnuts are an orange, and the cinnamon basically is a freebie because it's a spice. So good thing is no containers on that one. So basically, so with this, you'll receive a nutrition book, and the nutrition book will help you calculate your calories. And based off of what category you fall into, they'll give you the amount of each container that you get. So I fell in the 12 to 1400 calorie range, and for instance, I would get 4 reds, which are your proteins, 5 greens, which are your veggies, and so on. But what I liked about the container program really is that it took a lot of the guesswork out of what to eat. So for each container, there's a page in the nutrition booklet that it comes with of things to eat and the amount for that container. So again, your red container is your protein. So all you do is you go look on the page with the red container, and you can see that you can fill it with cottage cheese, chicken, fish, ground turkey, and there's a lot of different other protein sources. So, and what's awesome is these containers can be used by anyone. If you're vegan, you can use the vegan protein options that they list. If you're gluten-free, then you can just cook using your gluten-free food items. So it's up to you what you put in the containers from that list, and you can match it to your lifestyle. So you can find gluten-free oats and still continue to make oatmeal and have that count as your yellow container. So, and so we all need a little splurge every once in a while, right? Especially us girls. So, and our chocolate. Anyway, so the best part about this program is they know that, and they help you out with that. So in the back of the book, they actually give you recipes for oatmeal cookies, and then also double chocolate chip cookies. And I tell you, these things are amazing. So what's cool is it tells you 2 cookies accounts for a yellow container, or it gives you what you can use it and trade out. So they also have the option of having a small glass of wine in place of a container. They also, if you're going to have what I consider and what I call a treat day, you can have pizza and spaghetti and a bunch of different things that they actually list out, and then they give you what container it would account for. So this really is an amazing program. So the best part about all of this is that this can be used over and over and over. After the 21 days, you can continue to repeat this. So many people that finish the 21 days go on to the next round and continue using it over and over. I've continued on now to with P90X3, and using the containers has made it really simple for me. So love the containers. If you're someone who struggles with nutrition, this definitely takes the guesswork out of it. It makes it simple. So this is one thing this is a game changer. You know, I've been coaching women through Beachbody products and stuff, and this is the first one that actually really gives you a full nutrition plan with amazing, simple to follow things, as well as recipes and different ways to splurge. So anyway, hopefully that helps you guys out, and we'll see you in the challenge group.
All right. Thank you, Kate. And there you have it. That's just a breakdown of how the nutrition plan works. You get these, these food containers that really just help you learn how to have balanced meals again. That's really what it's about. Is once you have these balanced meals and you learn how to eat, healthy again, that's when you see results. And let's talk about results. Would you like to see some of the results? So here is Alicia Carpenter. She is one of the coaches on our team who had awesome results. And this was, I think the thing that's amazing about her experience is she had already been working out. She had already been doing other programs. This was, like the last 6 pounds that she was trying to lose. Excuse me. So I've asked Alicia to share her experience, and she's going to give that to you right now. So listen in to see what Alicia has to say.
Hi guys, it's Alicia Carpenter. I'm here to share with you the results from my 21-day fix session. You can see in my picture, those are my shorts from last year, and I tried them on after I had finished the 21-day fix, and they no longer fit me. I lost 6 pounds and 5 inches all over, and I felt absolutely fantastic. I followed the portion control, I drank my shakes every day, I did my workouts, and I drank my waters, and I felt so wonderful. I had just come off of P90X3, and I was eating well, and I did well with that program. I had built up some great muscles. What I needed to do, though, was kind of get rid of that last layer of fat. So it was perfect for me because although I was eating well, I was eating too much. I wouldn't think twice about eating 2 or 3 servings of broccoli at every meal, you know. So it was good for me to put portion back into my lifestyle. So I really enjoyed it, and I hope this helps. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Alicia, for sharing that with us. Let's see some more results. Deborah, I showed you her picture at the beginning. Deborah had amazing results in just 21 days. Awesome, awesome transformation. Stacy, this is another gal on our team. You know, it's funny, I went into one of our groups, our support groups, and I said, hey, if you've had results with a 21-day fix, will you post a picture below? And bam, within minutes, I had 12, 15 people commenting saying, hey, here's my results, here's mine, I loved it, here you go. I mean, just, we've seen so many success stories with this 21-day fix program. Stacy lost 9 pounds and 16 inches in just 3 weeks. But let me ask you a question. What if you wanted to continue it after 1 round? Can you continue the 21-day fix? Absolutely. Stephanie Deal had incredible results in 2 rounds of the 21-day fix. She lost 23 pounds. 23 pounds in 2 rounds of the 21-day fix. Incredible results as well. Brianna lost 8 pounds her first round of the 21-day fix, and then 2 pounds her second round. So if you're somebody who maybe you're not completely happy with your first 21 days, or you have bigger goals, you have more weight to lose, or if you're somebody who loses weight more slowly, then basically do it for multiple rounds, right? Continue it on. You can continue, like Kate said, you can use the eating program to go with any other exercise routine you want to do. So it's really, really flexible in that. So what does all this cost? To get the 21-day fix, the workout, all the workouts, the 30-minute workouts, the nutrition plan, the food containers, and 30 days of Shakeology, it's only $160, which is incredible considering a bag of Shakeology alone goes for $129. You're getting all of that for $160. And here's the beautiful thing about it. It even has a 60-day money-back guarantee. So you can try this program, and if you're not satisfied with it, you can call customer service and return it. No questions asked. Full refund. But I don't want that to happen for you. It's good to know. It's good to have peace of mind. I think you're going to love it. I think you're going to have great success. But here's the deal. You're not just getting a great workout and great nutrition plan with this. Let me ask you a question. What's going to keep you consistent with the new positive choices? What's going to be different this time around? Here's the solution. You're going to get a spot in our private online support group. Everyone who joins the 21-day challenge gets to join a private group where everything is kept private. Only the people in the group can see it, so that this becomes a habit and a healthy lifestyle for you. Okay, you can quickly check in, use your phone, let people know how you're doing. You can ask questions. You'll have a group with a coach in there who's helping lead it. You'll have all kinds of positive people who have the same goals as you in that group. And that group is where we check in. You can report your weekly weigh-in and measurements, and you can get answers to any questions. In our challenge groups, that's where we help people to change their habits. And it's allowed us to create more success stories than ever before. Just imagine it for yourself. You're following the simple plan, you're dropping the weight, feeling full of energy, and each day you wake up with inspiration and support, surrounded by people who are cheering you on every step of the way, and a coach who's there to guide you and answer your questions at any time. And before you know it, living a healthy lifestyle is no longer a challenge, it becomes a habit on autopilot. Because that's what this is all about. It's about a healthy lifestyle. And this 21-day challenge is a starting point for you to build those habits. Now, what you get in this challenge is everything you need. When you combine fitness and good nutrition and support, you have success. That's what's allowed Kate and I to get into the best shape of our lives. It's what's allowed thousands of people that we've helped. And that's what's going to help you get into the best shape of your life. In our challenge, we also are going to help you. In addition to all that, we're going to help you with how to eat out healthy, how to eat healthy while traveling, what to do with temptations, late night snacking, emotional eating. Those are the real life issues that we deal with in our challenge. Now, if you're wondering if this is going to work for you, if there's, maybe you've tried other programs in the past, you're not sure, I'm here to tell you this will work for you even if you have a thyroid condition, like my two sisters who thrive with this, or bad genetics, or you have a body that easily gains weight, or children, or if you have a super busy schedule, or you have big bones, or maybe food and sugar addictions, or you have a history of obesity, or even if you think you've tried everything. Now, would you like a spot in this challenge? Here's how it's going to work. We're going to create groups for 10 people. Contact the person who invited you to this webinar and let them know that you're in. And then order your 21-day Fix Challenge pack. Ask them for the link so that they get credit for referring you. Okay? For those of you who hear this presentation and you want to join, you're excited, then I'm excited to work with you, and I can't wait to see your results in 21 days. For those of you who still have questions, I'm going to give you a few minutes here and try to answer as many questions as I can. So go ahead and just type them into the chat. Otherwise, get with the person who invited you. Okay? So if you have questions right now, go ahead and type it into the chat, and I will answer it. Okay? I'll stick around for a good at least 5 minutes and try to answer all the questions. So I'll give you some time to type those into the chat. Now, if you're somebody who found this webinar, you found the video, the event on Facebook today or yesterday, and you don't know a coach, you weren't invited by any particular coach, you just found it in your newsfeed and you joined and you want to be a part of this challenge, then contact me, David Ingram, on Facebook, and I will get you connected with a coach. Okay? So I will help you get a spot in this challenge. So you can, I'll type it into the chat if you need to get a hold of me and how you can reach me, and I'll help you get connected with a coach in the group. All right, so if you would like to be a part of this challenge, contact the person who invited you and let them know that you're in, and we will get you started. Now let me just close this with just one last message for you. This was a picture of my wife Kate and I in Hawaii in 2009 at age 30, and then again 4 years later at age 34. 4 years later has made such a difference in our lives. The years go by, but it's never too late to change the way you look and feel. Okay, I absolutely believe that about you. It is possible. All right, well, thank you for attending our webinar. Remember, if there's anything worth investing in, it's your health, right? Thank you for your time tonight, whether you're on it live or listening to the recording. Remember, contact the person who invited you, or if you don't know a coach who invited you, you can contact me, David Ingram, and I will get you connected. Oh, Jennifer says, oh, that's awesome. Jennifer says, I purchased the 21-day fix yesterday, and it arrived yesterday, and she and her 12-year-old daughter started it today. Then one of her friends invited her to this challenge. That's awesome. Very cool, Jennifer. That's great that you're including your daughter and setting a great example for her. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for your time. Have a good night, and I look forward to working with you in the challenge. Take care.